The number isn't exact, but if you're single at, 25, 30 years old, there's probably a problem with you. Now, the problem is generally a low IQ. And hear me out, because that sounds really crazy. It takes a certain amount of intelligence to, one, meet and choose the right person to be with, and two, to make a relationship work with them. If you don't have a high enough IQ, that's extremely difficult to do. Now, it doesn't help that there's a lot of bad information out there from influencers on both sides, from men and women. Men saying that all girls are garbage, girls saying that guys should give them 1,000 roses on the first date. There's a lot of problems. Regardless of those problems, there's still a lot of good people out there. And if you think, well, no, they're all garbage, it's like you only need one out of the 8 billion people on this earth. Obviously not all 8 billion are the opposite sex, your age range, and blah, blah. But if there's nothing wrong with you, you can probably find one person to be with. That's all it takes. Now, let's break things down even more. There's two main reasons why, if we're not looking at the core reason, the intelligence, why someone is single at, say, 25 or 30 years old. It can either be that they were in a long-term relationship and it failed. Now, there's a 50% chance that it was you. There's a 50% chance it was the other person. Now, the second possibility is you've never had a long-term relationship in your life, which is a really good indication that you've got major issues that need to be addressed. And the sad reality is nobody wants to accept that they're at fault. They want to just blame it on everyone else. Oh, well, they're all garbage. They're this, they're... It's like I said, you only need to find one. So, what is it? Are you too stupid to find that one person? Because unless you live in Antarctica, you can probably find one person to be with. But yeah, and if you were in a long-term relationship and it wasn't your fault, if it truly wasn't your fault, not whether you think it was, it wasn't my fault, they were just horrible. No, if it really wasn't your fault, then you got unlucky. That's life. Shit happens. Gotta get through it. But in general, if that wasn't the case, you got problems. And you need to be real with yourself and work on them. Because it doesn't help you to ignore them or to lie to yourself and just keep on doing what you're doing, because it clearly doesn't work.